Forgiveness is a spiritual and introspective journey that begins today as we explore the depths of our hearts and reflect on the grace we have received, a grace that calls us not only to receive forgiveness, but also to freely offer it to those who have hurt us. Today we are faced with difficult choices as we must decide to leave behind pain and resentment. And by taking this path of forgiveness, we discover not only freedom, but also the inner peace that comes from this process. In this moment of prayer, we turn to the divine, imploring the strength needed to forgive and receive forgiveness for. It is in this sacred connection that we find the courage to face our wounds and restore our relationships. By taking the time to reflect on our experiences and write down our thoughts, we begin to release repressed emotions, thereby opening a space in our hearts to embrace forgiveness and healing that transform our lives. As the sun sets, we realize that forgiving does not mean forgetting, but rather choosing to release the weight of the past, to calmly move forward into a future filled with hope and love. Tonight, surrounded by our loved ones, we celebrate not only the forgiveness we receive, but also the forgiveness we offer. Understanding that each act of reconciliation strengthens our community and brings us closer together. On this new day, we gather as a community to celebrate and acknowledge the power of forgiveness, aware that every act of grace weaves strong ties uniting us in a common mission of love and compassion. At the edge of this peaceful lake, we take a moment to refocus, savoring the calm that comes from forgiveness and the serenity we find when we let go of our grudges. On this road that stretches out before us, we move forward with the assurance that forgiveness frees us from the burdens of the past, allowing us to discover new opportunities and build a bright future. As the sun sets over our village, we realize that forgiveness enriches our lives and strengthens our family bonds, reminding us of the importance of love and unity in everything we do. In contemplating this majestic panorama, we understand that forgiveness lifts us above conflicts and misunderstandings, offering us an overview that helps us appreciate the beauty of human relationships. In this quiet chapel, we find refuge for our souls, seeking inner peace through prayer and meditation as we commit our hearts to the path of forgiveness. In this lively park, we celebrate the joy and love that blossom when we choose to forgive, realizing that every act of reconciliation brings renewal to our relationships and enriches our community. In front of this large mural, we become aware that forgiveness transcends barriers and unites us in our shared humanity, celebrating the diversity that makes our community so vibrant and rich in experiences.